Okay, real quick, what we're going to focus on today is how to use social media to grow your business. This is going to be a real high level overview of how and where to share your business information on social media. If you're looking for more advanced training or questions, you can get with us after the training or contact us to set up some one-to-one training. Okay, so a little bit about me. I'm been here about 16 years. I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. Spend a lot of time with my pups, kayaking and dressing them up and taking them camping. My social experience, I run over 10 Facebook groups that have close to 100,000 members. I personally have two business Facebook pages that I run. I co-manage 325 Facebook business pages for some of my clients, and I've been in the marketing, advertising, and social media world for a little over 16 years. This is something that I went to school for. It's what I've done ever since I got out of college. Here's the number one question that I get with business owners. What platform should I use? There's so many out there. Should I just do Facebook? Should I do them all? I don't have time to do them all. So what I'm going to do is try and just point you in the direction of the top one or two or maybe three to use and how to use them. And this is the first question that you should ask is, who's your target demographic? Should you be on all of them? Yeah, if you have the time and the skill to do it, yeah, you probably should. But you really want to focus on what type of business you are, what you're selling, and who you want to reach. Here's kind of an example. Do you guys think a roofer should be on Snapchat or TikTok? And probably not, unless they're 18 years old and just getting out into the business with a lot of their friends. But yes, a lot of people use them. Yeah, they're free. It's a place to put your business. But these are primarily teenagers using this, and they're not the ones that can afford a roof or pay for a roof. So probably not the best use of your time, energy, or effort or money on these type of platforms. These are more for kids and sharing things like that. So which are the best for business? I would say Facebook is number one. Everybody uses it. It's really good for building brand loyalty. Twitter's not too bad. It's really for stars and famous people, tweeting about who's dating who and things like that. YouTube is really great for brand awareness, very easy to use, and it's free. LinkedIn's great and for businesses as well. If you're an accountant or some type of executive business, I would definitely recommend LinkedIn. And Instagram as well. It's not for your general contractors and things like that. That's more for if you're selling candles or flowers or makeup or something like that. It's more for pictures. So really, you want to focus on where your customers are and kind of go to where the money is in the social media world. So also, if you really feel the need to be on all of them or two or three of them, there's a lot of softwares out there, and this is a whole nother conversation. Is what software to use to manage your business and your social media. But there's a lot of softwares out there. Like the Hootsuite offers a free software that you plug in all your social media logins, and you do one post, and it can go out to 2 to 3, 4, 5 of them all at a time. And there's a lot of them out there. You can Google it and see what's best, but this will save you a lot of time and money if you really feel the need to be on all of them. Which one's best overall, and which one are we going to concentrate on today is Facebook. And this stat is a little bit old. It's probably closer to 75% of people are on Facebook and use it heavily, and they're on there doing business as well. And why we're here today is why Facebook for your business. So I'm going to tell you why you should 100% be using Facebook. Is 70% of adults, and again, this is probably higher too, are daily active users. That means they're on there several times a day. Over half the people are on there 7 times a day. I know some people that can't get off of it. They're driving down the road looking at it. So it's really important to be on there and get in front of some of the business, some of your potential clients. How to create a Facebook page. If you haven't done so yet and you're struggling, you can reach out to me directly. It's pretty simple. You have a personal page and you can do it off of here. You just go right to this little symbol. Here's your home tag. This is your pages flag. Go right there, create a page, and fill it out like you're applying for a job. The more information, the better. The more descriptive, the better. And if you haven't got to this point yet, if you have, I apologize to kind of go through that. But if you're struggling there, you can always contact me or Google how to create a business Facebook page. What should you do once you get it started? Build the page. You want to invite all your friends and families to like your page, and make it a daily effort. When a new customer walks in the door, talk about your Facebook page, offer them incentive to like it. You want to get as many people in there as you can, and start posting some information to get active. And here's some of the main reasons why you want that page. It's a really good way to get more customers, and you can do it without spending any money. It helps you build your brand. It will also, I'll show you this, it can show up on Google. It can drive a lot of engagement to your website. And it's also a good customer service tool and can help you retain customers. It's a great sales tool overall. Here's one of my local clients, very active on his Facebook page. He spends a lot of money on advertising, but right here, his Facebook page, his free Facebook page shows up number 4 or 5 on Google on a regular basis, ahead of most of his competitors' websites that they're spending a lot of money to get there for. So a good active Facebook page is just as good as having a good website. It's another door to your business. So it's a really, really good tool. And how can I make my page stand? Let me back up here. How can you make your page stand out? Right here, the three simple ways. You want to get likes on your page, you want to get comments on your posts, and you want to get shares. This builds trust and relevance with Facebook, all the social media engines out there, and Google as well. So when you post something, you want to keep all these in mind, as you want to post some information that people will like, share, and comment, and tell your friends and family to go in, and if they're like, hey, how can I help out your business? Get them to like, share, and comment on your post. Here's a couple ways we can use Facebook for business. Post on your page. You got to get likes, as many likes as you can. You want to get over 100 as fast as possible, because that unlocks a couple tools on your page. It will also be more visible online once you get over 100. And your business posts only reach about 10 to 20% due to the algorithm. If you have 100 people on your page and you do a business post, maybe 10 or 20% of people will see it. So we want to boost that up and get as many people as you can liking your page. It's a great way to communicate with clients. It builds credibility, great place for promotions, and it also builds SEO, your search engine optimization, which what that means is basically showing up on Google. The next thing that you can do is you can post in groups to gain new clients. There's groups wherever you live. I lived in Palm Harbor for a while. There's a really huge Facebook group called Palm Harbor Happenings. Lots of people in there. I've personally posted in there for my business. Got lots of clients. You can get lots of exposure. You can build links for your SEO. You can also network and get more likes for your business page. How often should I post? This is another good question that I get. People don't know. Should I do it once a month? Should I do it once an hour, once a day? Really, the average is 2 to 3 times a week is a safe average. Now, if you're a restaurant and you have daily specials or happy hours and things like that, you could post 2 or 3 times a day because that's something people want to see. It all depends on your industry. What should I post? This is a really good question I get all the time. People are like, great, now I'm on social media. What should I do? I don't know what to do. Here's a couple posting ideas. If you have any specials, that's a really good thing to post. Tips and tricks for your industry, that's huge. If you're a roofer and you want to tell your clients, you should get your roof power washed or clean or blown off once or twice a year, that's a good tip. People want that stuff. Stuff about the holiday, special events, local sports, posting about the Buccaneers when they're in the Super Bowl and the playoffs, people like that. They'll like it, they'll comment on it, they'll share it. Industry news and updates. This is huge right now with everything going on with COVID and supply chains and things like that. Let people know, that prices are going up 10% because your supply house is charging you 10% more. People also like before and after pictures. They love testimonials, contests. This is huge too. Funny pictures and videos, even if it has nothing to do with your business. Post a funny picture on a Friday, people are going to like, share, and comment. That helps your business. Believe it or not, funny business related memes. And I'll show you an example of this in a minute. Also, you really want to have a goal too. What's my goal? So if you sit down and think, why am I doing this? Is it to get more customers? Am I trying to get more likes, more customers, better customer service, grow your Facebook page to create your own customer base, things like that. You can create a Facebook group. So for example, I do marketing and advertising as my main business. I started a group about marketing and advertising to give tips and tricks and things like that. And all the people in that group are my potential customers because I'm helping them, not necessarily now, but down the road I can. You can also become an influencer of your industry. If you're posting on your Facebook page, giving tips and tricks, the more people that are going to it, the more people that are going to trust you when they go to use you. It helps build credibility, helps you show up on Google, can also increase web traffic. Okay, here we go. Here's to the meat and potatoes, and probably why most of you guys showed up today is to get some tips. Tips on growing your page, making some money, getting found. This is the number one thing you don't want to do. No, who likes a car salesman or a pushy salesman to come in and try to push their product down your throat? Is don't sell. 80% of the time you want to give high value content, help customers, or even put something funny on there. And 10 or 20% of the time, go ahead and post a special or something like that, or something on a menu if you're a restaurant. You can do, but you just don't sell. That's the number one thing I see is people open a Facebook page and then they think that everybody wants to buy their product. They really don't. So really keep that in mind. That's probably the number one tip I give new business owners. Use images and videos. This is one of my own posts from my Facebook page. It was the best post I ever did. I posted it, 737 people interacted with it, and it's just a funny meme related to my industry. And that was the best post I ever did. I've posted serious tips and tricks and things that I was selling in my industry, and this was the best performing one ever. So, keep it light, keep it funny, things like that. People like that, and they shared the heck out of it. Again, you can post about the sports and things like that. And again, do not talk about politics. I think we all know this, but sometimes you get the better of yourself. Don't do it with your business. That's a big no-no. It turns a lot of people off. And ask open-ended questions. If people are on Facebook, they want to be social. They want to comment or like and share. So when you're asking a question, something to do with your business, make sure it's an open-ended question that'll help get a conversation going. You really want to stand out with original content for your business, and this is where a lot of people fall short. And so, well, I don't know where am I going to get this content? How do I come up with it? You can share, go live if anybody's ever done that on your page. If you have something before and after, or you're in the process of painting the house and you're the owner and you're a painting contractor, and your crew looks good that day, go ahead and go live on Facebook and show people what a great job they're doing. You can do before and afters. You can also do employee bios and things like that, or a tip of the week, tip Tuesday, motivational Monday, things like that. People love that, and so do the search engines too. It helps you come up in searches. This is a big problem I run into with a lot of my clients as well. Is they set up a Facebook page, but they don't put the Messenger app on their phone, and consumers want to talk to you that way. And 70% of consumers expect a business to be on Facebook Messenger. And if you're not on there, they may be trying to contact you and they think you're out of business or ignoring you, or you're missing a potential client. So make sure you get Messenger hooked up so you can communicate with people. It's the way of the future. People, they want instant gratification. So that's really huge. And again, if you don't know how to do that or don't have that set up, you can contact me and I'll help you with that. And also, you use a social media management tool to help you do all this. Because for some people, when I sit down with them and I tell them, hey, you need to be on all these social media platforms, they're like, how am I going to have the time to do that? If you use a tool or a software, it ties them all in together, all your reviews, all your social media platforms. And when somebody comments on one, it'll ding your phone just like you got a text or a call or something. And that way you can manage it all in one place. Really saves you a lot of time and energy, and it's really a good tool for your business. And here's the really good stuff. I would encourage all of you guys, unless you're really, really big Facebook pro, is write all of these down. These are huge, and these are usually some tips a business charges for, but I'm giving them away today for free. So use keywords in your post. If I'm a roofer in Tampa and I just did a post for one of my clients, I'm gonna take a picture of that and post it and say how awesome a job I did for a roof in Tampa. It helps it come up in the search. Also, when you're putting a picture on your post, and this goes for anywhere on the web that you'd put this picture, rename the picture. Click on your desktop, right click it. If it's a picture of a roof in Tampa, name that picture Tampa roofing job before you upload it into Facebook. That's huge. And then also this one right here, this is probably number one thing. None of your competitors are doing it. Write down this website, take a screenshot of it, however you got to do. Geotag your photos before you post them anywhere on your website, social media, anywhere. What this does is this tell the search engines where you're at. So if that's a picture of a roof, it will have the coordinates for Tampa of that picture of a roof in Tampa. And that's huge and helps you stand out anywhere on the web. So that's a really, really big tip right there. Join Facebook groups that allow business posts. For example, this is one of the groups I run. It's called Pinellas Happenings. Businesses can post on Thursday. That's a great way, without spending money for ads, to post your business and get people in the door and buying your product. Also, if you're in a lot of Facebook groups, like right there, you want to post to your page and then share that post into groups so that you don't have to keep reposting the same thing. You join a lot of groups, post it once on your page, share it into the groups, will save you a lot of time and energy. Also, if you're a roofer in Tampa and you're looking to get in front of people, start up your own Facebook groups about roofs. And I know that sounds funny, but you're basically starting a group that has all your potential clients in it. And that way, you kind of own those clients, own what you're showing, things like that. And that's kind of advanced and that takes time. But again, that's something you can reach out to me if you need help with. And here's my contact information. And when I stop sharing my screen, I'm gonna answer any questions that if you guys want to put any questions in the chat, I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. But there's all my contact information. All right. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. And yeah, if you'd like to, a question came in, if you wanted to share this to one of your friends on Facebook, I can email it to you, and yeah, you're more than welcome to share it. Any other questions out there? Okay, so Karen asked about setting up a group. Yeah, so basically once you get your Facebook page for your business set up, whatever is related to your business. For example, if I was a realtor and I was looking for customers, the first thing I would do is start a group, just kind of like on that slide that I shared, where you start a page. Right next to it is groups. It's actually the next button over to the right. And you can go in there and create a group, make it public. And I would make it moving to Tampa or moving to Florida. And I would post content and pictures. I'd invite all my friends, get all your friends to join, and ask all them to join. And then I would get content in there about moving to Tampa. And then when people are thinking about moving to Tampa or whatever they're interested in, they search groups and they look for content and things like that on there. So people would search for that, and then you'd be able to connect with them, give them tips and tricks. And you can even put your picture on top, or you could, if you're a realtor, if I was, John Givens, realtor at Tampa, I could put that group is sponsored by me. And then as people are going there looking to move here, who do you think they're going to call? The person giving them all the information. And you can still pretty much do everything that I'm saying if you don't have a physical location as well. Jen had asked if would I do anything different without a physical location? No. You could do all that and just leave your information out. All right. Do we have any other questions? All right. If we don't have any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and end the session. And you guys can also go to the SCORE website and get a copy of this. Thank you.